What's up, guys? Just gonna make a video here. I wanted to share a little story about a little something that I read. Bruce Fife is a naturopath here in Colorado Springs, and he lives here. He does a couple of engagements here per year, but I think other than that, mostly I believe he travels internationally and stuff. And he is the founder and an author of a lot of different books and a place called the Coconut Research Institute. I have read a lot of his books. He's got the Coconut Cures, Coconut Oil Pulling Therapy. Almost all of my videos, it seems to always go back to suggesting coconut as something that you could use to better your health for almost any reason. So, one of the things coconut really helped my sinuses really quickly with oil pulling 3 times a day, 20 minutes at a time. In about 2 weeks, I cleared up a lot of different sinus issues, allergies, sinusitis, a lot of stuff. But what I wanted to talk about was this guy in one of the books that Bruce Fife wrote. It's called The Coconut Oil Miracle. It's a pretty big book. There's lots of good information in there. But this is specifically about HIV or AIDS. So this individual, he had an extremely high HIV viral count, and his doctor told him that he probably doesn't have very long to live. Just get your affairs in order and prepare to die. So that's always something sad to hear from a doctor, of course, but the best news is there's no, time stamp on anybody's foot that says I'm about to expire. We don't have expiration dates. I believe it's always possible to regain your health. It's maybe not always easy. So anyways, back to this guy. He prepaid for his funeral, did all those things, getting his affairs in order to make sure everything was done that he wanted done to be ready for his passing. There was one thing that he wanted to do in that time that he had left. His last bucket list item, if you will. He decided that he wanted to travel and go to South America, Central America. There was some tropical region he wanted to go and visit and spend time in. And I don't remember the rest of the details of this story, but he basically went down there and kind of lived like a lot of the natives and people in their traditional ways. And this meant he digested a lot of coconut. So he ate coconut meat for breakfast, he drank coconut water, he ate coconut meat for XYZ, multiple different meals and stuff. And after that trip was over, he came back and his doctor was astonished that his viral levels were down to undetectable levels. How is that even possible? Coconut is amazing for its abilities to dissolve the external membranes of different viruses and bacteria just because of the different acids that are in it, like lauric acid, capric acid, and some of those other ones. I believe that's the main thing. So that's an amazing story. If it's that easy that we can boost our immune system, pretty much destroy any bacteria or virus that's out there by eating coconut. And Dr. Fife suggests in many of his books that an average dose is really easy to obtain if we just have about 3 or possibly 4 tablespoons of coconut oil per day. It's ridiculously easy. I would definitely suggest slowly working up to that because the coconut oil, if that's the way you choose to go, is like quite a laxative effect. You could be running to the bathroom. It's also really good for your digestive tract, your digestive health. So what I actually do is I will take the coconut oil and put it in my coffee and tea. And instead of just letting it sit on the top or whatever, I put it on a low mode on the blender and let it kind of emulsify into my drink. That way I don't have to keep stirring it, and I don't have to sip it right off the top of my hot drink or whatever. It also would go really good in smoothies, etc. So those are some of the tips I have for you. I just wanted to bring up that story. It's such a great, encouraging story, and I would definitely give it a shot. If you got nothing else to lose, try more coconut oil or coconut meat or coconut this, coconut that. It's probably also really good to reduce the amount of sugars that you take in. So the final tip for the blender that I was going to say was, if you warm up your blender first, it's going to make your coffee or your drink warmer as well, you know. That's what I always do, is maybe just pour some hot water in the blender, stir it around a little bit. That way it's not extremely cold drink that I'm drinking if it's supposed to be hot. So anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe, give it that thumbs up, hit notifications, please. And thanks, guys. Stay healthy.